I mean, you saw it. I thought it was complete bullshit, but you saw it. What was your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I felt there needed to be more explanation.
Well, great. There's a breakdown video. Hello, everybody. My name is Shaytosweet. You can call me Shay for short. And today we're going to be watching a breakdown. So this is going to be part 2 to the seven the battle. I'm going to be honest and serious. I thought the death match was complete crap. I didn't like it. I didn't like it because my whole thing is, if we're going to have a death match, if we're gonna have a death match, was it the death match because, like, was Black Noir not a part of the death match? Because let me just say, spoilers for later seasons. If you don't want to hear it, plug your ears for the next 5 seconds. Black Noir is fucking comatose. Is that why he wasn't down there? But he was perfectly cool with hanging up there with those motherfuckers. I thought it was complete crap. I didn't like it. Because of the fact of the matter is not even that it was just bad. I just didn't like it. Cause I'm like, if it's a battle royale, why weren't they all fighting each other? Why was this one at a time? So, I'll be your resident black friend talking through the whole entire thing.
Hey, look, I have got a black friend.
Links for original creator will be down below. So let's go ahead and hop into it. I mean, like, I would love, y'all's thoughts and opinions on this one, because I didn't too much think it was good. But they said they're about to explain their answers, so I would like to hear that.
This episode of Death Battle is made possible by the Amazon original series, The Boys, only on Prime Video.
But my predictions was still right. So whatever. I don't really too much care. My predictions were still right. I thought Black Noir was gonna win. He wasn't a part of the fight. Then I said Butcher was gonna win, and I said Homelander was gonna find a way to is gonna find a way to steal a shine. That was my prediction, and I was fucking right.
You ever wondered who would win in a battle royale between your favorite superhero team? What about the 7 from the Amazon original series, The Boys, only on Prime Video?
It's a surprisingly close fight. Most of the 7 are fairly on par with one another. Well, except for the psychotic Ubermensch Homelander, who can fly faster than F-16s, toss baseballs into orbit, and was stated to survive every weapon in the possibly including nuclear bombs.
Yeah, old red, white, and blue balls had no business fighting his teammates.
But aside from him, even with their differing powers and skills, none of them had an obvious edge.
And that made this fight a tough beer to crack. Well, except for the aquatic asshole of the deep. I'd say his abilities to talk to fish and breathe under the sea were useless out of the water.
Yeah.
But they were just as useless in the water, too.
And unlike his teammates, the Deep never really displayed any notable feats of strength or skill. In fact, he was kind of a dork.
To be fair, he said he could survive 2 miles under the ocean. That's some insane water pressure.
The pressure at sea level is about 14.6 pounds per square inch, or 1 atmosphere. That's literally the pressure of air around you right now, unless you're on a mountain or something. This pressure increases by 1 atmosphere for every 10 meters you descend. So after 10 meters it doubles, and after another it triples, and so on.
And despite my lifelong crusade against the evils of math and the vampire god it's named after, even I can tell the Deep's body had to withstand about 4,700 pounds per square inch.
That's correct, Boomstick, but still about 10 times less than the pressure from your average bullet.
But you know who definitely was bulletproof? The all-American new girl on the block, Starlight.
Yep.
She tanked a couple rounds from a Cerebu BFG-50A sniper rifle to the chest like nobody's business.
Starlight's impressive durability, training, and flexible energy attacks made her well-rounded. But even with the strength to lift the back end of a car, she lacked the power to compete with the rest of the cast.
Yeah, aside from blinding people, her energy blasts aren't all that crazy. They're definitely lethal to regular humans, but not necessarily other soups.
Despite the way they look, they are are more than likely plasma beams that emit light rather than being pure light themselves. Otherwise, they'd normally be invisible.
And they were snails compared to the superstar speedster and pro-girlfriend murderer A-Train, who once went all out and ran a race at 371 meters a second. That's just over the speed of sound.
So even if those beams were light speed, dodging them would be an enormous outlier.
Since A-Train beat Starlight pretty easy in their mano-y-womono fight, it's a safe bet the same would happen here. Or worse, like the time he turned Robin into a literal smear on the road.
Yep.
Again with the girlfriend murdering.
The energy to violently fragment a human body like Robin's is about 7.5 joules per cubic centimeter. Based on Robin's actress's height of 5'6", she would have an estimated 58,000 cubic centimeter volume.
That'd make A-Train's instant girlfriend murder attack worth 440,000 joules. No wonder he can pull 4 train cars behind him. Though, to be fair, that kind of attack required him to get up to top speeds and use his whole body, which isn't how he usually fights.
His effectiveness depends on the location, and he's surprisingly not very versatile. Despite his speed, he's left himself wide open for sneak attacks in the past.
So he wouldn't last long against somebody who's more skilled and could no-sell his supersonic body slam.
That's where the warrior woman queen...
Yeah, I mean, like, I like the way that they keep, like, after he did that race, his heart was never the same. I like the way that they keep kind of, like, etching over that he has a heart condition. I'm not, okay, speaking of somebody, I have a heart condition my damn self, so it's okay to have one. It's not that big, that's not that big a deal, you know? I got 3 holes in my heart, and my heart's twisted. I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? But this nigga is over there literally having heart attacks. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't understand how that did not come into the death battle. I did not understand, like, yeah, she can blind people. But the thing is, her power is based on the inner, I'm talking about Starlight. Her power is based on the energy around her. All of those buildings, all of that energy, she could have pulled way more. Like, literally pulled way more. I'm not saying to you know, to hit somebody with, but she could pull so much more. And then if she just did her little aerial attack and just blinded everybody, that would have been like a cakewalk. You know what I'm saying? No matter how like fast you run or how good you are, if you don't really have like super healing, you're gonna be super fucked up. Your eyes are gonna be fucked up at least for a couple of seconds, so she can get something on you. I'm just saying. That's why I was like, how is Butcher still alive? I love Butcher, and I was rooting for him, but Butcher's a human. Like, come on now. Like, cut the bullshit.
Maeve comes in. Based on her experience and martial artistry, she's clearly the most skilled combatant in the arena and by far the most durable.
Remember the time she stopped an armored truck with her body? Those kinds of vehicles can weigh over 11,000 kilograms and move at 75 miles per hour.
That's a kinetic energy of 6.4 million joules, over 10 times greater than A-Train's strongest attack.
And she didn't just survive it, she didn't even feel it. She cut through it like a hot knife through butter just by standing there. At her best, A-Train wouldn't be able to move her, let alone hurt her.
So out of the deep, Starlight and A-Train, Queen Maeve was clearly the winner.
But that's where the Cockney Super Slayer himself, Billy motherfucking Butcher, came in.
Obviously, Butcher would never win normally, but he was helped by his soup research, tenacity, and a laser baby. Which is totally cheating, but this is Butcher, so of course he would.
A big factor that helped him not get immediately stomped by the tougher soups like A-Train or Maeve was that, kinda ironically, he was just an ordinary human.
That's right, he had to be prioritized last, lest they leave themselves open to someone more obviously threatening.
This would allow Butcher time to put his soup-killing smarts to the test and strategize, like in his fight with Translucent in Season 1.
And while most of his arsenal wouldn't be too threatening, he has access to weapons through his contacts designed to take on some of the 7.
But let's be real, the big one here was the laser baby. That was an insta-win against everybody, even Maeve.
The baby's I-beams are plasma, which is absurdly hot ionized gas. Plasma has an energy density of 10 billion joules per cubic meter. By measuring the volume of the baby's beams, they'd have to be emitting over 14 billion joules per attack.
That's over 2,000 times more powerful than that truck Maeve stopped. That queen got slayed.
Really, the only concern Butcher had was A-Train blitzing him and stealing the baby before he could even use it.
But since A-Train didn't know jack about it, there's no way he'd have gone for it before getting diced, especially since Butcher played it smart and kept his trump card hidden as long as possible.
Of the 7, minus Homelander, Maeve proved herself to be the strongest, toughest, and the most skilled, making her victory in a battle royale all but assured.
Until Butcher showed up with a laser baby. Then he butchered the competition.
I feel like that one was too easy.
Star lighten up, Wiz. Maybe it was, but I've A-trained in the art of the pun. I figured a joke any more deep might not have homelanded.
The winner is Billy Butcher. Was, until Homelander brutally murdered him.
And with that, our contract with Bot is over. Kiss my ass, you corporate yuppie freaks.
I can't believe they were gonna out us for or all those poor.
Yeah, that last one was definitely a war crime. Wait, are we still recording?
Oh, turn it off, turn it off. Thank you for watching. This battle was ridiculously fun to put together, and that's in large part thanks to Amazon Prime Video.
So, still had questions, still had them, but I still don't understand why Noir was not there. I'm still trying to figure that the fuck out, unless if they're gonna say like because he died and it's because Translucent died, but Noir didn't die until like later seasons. So, well, he's not even dead technically. He's not dead technically. He's brain dead, but he's not dead. Sorry, spoilers. Anyway, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I call bullshit. I'm sorry. Like, I love Butcher. Don't get me wrong. I wanted Butcher to win. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, I don't believe this. I don't believe this. You need new people. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I call BS on this one. But if you have, put like this, if you have opposing opinions, put them down below. Again, my name is ShayTooSweet. You can call me Shay for short. Make sure you like and comment and subscribe. Please put your opinions down below because I'm telling you, I see BS all over this one. I'm sorry. Like, you know, sometimes I could just like let it ride a little bit, but with this one, nah, I can't. So, put your links down. You can support me on the links up here. You can support me on the links down there. Again, my name is ShayTooSweet. You can call me Shay for short. And like my grandmother always states, so long.
Dress up, darling. Dress up, darling. Dress up, darling. Dress up, darling. If you gon' spend out them close to me, bring out the can, would you post me, what would you do to get close to me, I blow the flowers, that's potpourri. I hit it once in his wedding. I hit that ass in the back of the Chevy. Bust up her back and she let me. Then blow the gas like we at the Getty. She like, you gotta